Hello, my beautiful viewers. So happy you joined me today to listen to me talk at you. As usual, I would love to engage with you in the comments, but if you don't feel comfortable with that, I totally understand. If you want to speak to me personally, you can check out the link to my email in the channel homepage, or you can always reach out to me on Instagram. The link is also there. So when I last talked to you, I was very unhappy with everything that had transpired, both before the surgery and what had happened during the surgery that I hadn't really been told about, and just big concerns about how I was healing in general, because it seemed like everything was healing away. And I basically just got tired of being frustrated, and I decided that if I'm gonna heal, that I can't be miserable and depressed and pissed off all the time. So I stopped it. I decided to say, okay, well, I know my body can heal itself, and my spirit is the best way to do that. And the best thing I can do is to raise my vibration and channel in the energy of Venus and say, okay, I am the embodiment of Venus on this planet. My vulva is perfect. My clitoris has the perfect hood to it, which nestles into the labia minora beautifully. I have a full, fat, defined labia majora that blends perfectly with my mons. The opening to my urethra is tiny and cannot be seen. And the opening to my vagina is clear and open and is easily accessed from all angles. And so I've just been doing these meditations where I am taking that energy in. I am bringing in the light from the highest levels, and I am focusing that on my physical form, that it will ultimately reflect what it is on those highest levels. And I am bringing it in with my spirit, my mind, my soul, my heart, and every other chakra I have, to heal that sacral chakra and to make sure it shines like the sacral chakra of a goddess, because that's what it is. And as a result, I've been feeling a lot better. I've been not having as much pain, which is good. I don't notice the sutures quite so much, even though they are still there. I'm still taking photos every day, and it's all gotten kind of soft right now, so it's hard to tell what it's actually going to look like. And the fat distribution for the labia majora still is kind of moving around a little bit, so it's hard to know what that's going to look like too. And according to the doctor, that can take well over 6 months and possibly up to a year to finalize. When it comes to dealing with some of the other issues, I've put some comments up on Reddit on a few, on both trans, plastic surgery, and labiaplasty subreddits. My name there is Spacecraft, if you want to say hi. And I haven't gotten a ton of help, but I have gotten some good feedback about that I'm basically doing the right things, talking to the right people at the hospital and trying to work that out. And I also am thinking that if I do have to get a revision, I don't want to use this doctor, so I've reached out to the other urologist I know at UVA who does bottom surgery for trans women, and wanted to at least talk to, his name's Sean Colbert, I wanted to at least talk to him and see if there was anything he could do about my urethra opening, which is just so large that it's easy for people to try to stick their finger in it. And when I have a new lover, it happens all the time unless I manage to explain it to them first. So, like if I squat down, that's what looks like it's my vagina. And the present opening to my vagina, if I squat down, is covered by a flap of skin, so that's not ideal. You know, I'm sure it looked great when I was in the stirrups, but yeah, Dr. Stranix did a very minimal thing to it. He just released the scar band that I had there currently, as opposed to actually opening it up further. So it's really not much different there, honestly. And I want to see what can be done about that, because I'm not happy with it. But it will change, because the body is just the manifestation of the spirit. And then we have to keep reminding that to ourselves, especially as trans women, you know. If that wasn't true, I don't think we'd be able to transition, you know. Our body exists to inhabit our soul, not the other way around. The soul will live on afterward, but the body is just a meat puppet for the soul to use. And it lives because the soul is there, not the other way around. So I hope that's enlightening for you, and I hope you found this useful on your own journey. You know, that's why I'm doing these videos, because I feel like there's not a ton of information out there for trans women who are considering labiaplasty. And we all have very different equipment, like even more than cis women, I think. At least that's been my experience for the few times I've had a lover who's been a trans woman who's post-op. So I really doubt that there's a whole lot of medical study, and there's certainly not a lot of standardization on these techniques, because they're being developed all the time. And I think they're, you know, I heard that 30 years ago it had been perfected by the Thai doctors, and, you know, they did a good job, but it's not perfect, and it still has a ways to go, I think. So please let me know in the comments if you have any questions or anything I can help you with. If you want any assistance with a transition coach, I'm available for that too. And if you are interested in me putting up photos, let me know. So, I want you to know that you are blessed. We all want you to be well. You are essential to the experience of life on this planet. You deserve the perfect body that matches your soul. And you deserve to be enlightened, because your soul deserves to know its highest form. And if there's anything I can do to help you with that, please let me know. I love you. Aloha.